Hey gorgeous, how's it going? My name's Victoria Tippett and I'm an international psychic medium and spirit-led empowerment mentor. So what does that mean? That means that I have a connection to source, to spirit, to the divine, whatever you want to call it, but I call it spirit, where we leave the earth plane and we go into the spiritual realm. So we're going to be giving you the energy update for the week of the 12th of August. But before we get into that, if you want to come and join me over in my Facebook group, The Limitless Spiritual Woman, but also if you would like to book yourself in a one-to-one with me, you want to find what's going on for you, what Spirit has to offer you, what is they want to give you clarity and guidance on, then you want to book yourself a one-to-one with me. I will drop the links below. So let's get into it. We have had a lot of energy this year that has been kind of colossally, crazily off the charts. There's been all of the things that have happened this year. We've had the eclipse, we've had so many different things, and we are now just coming out of the Lion's Gate. And a Lion's Gate was just incredible, the energy, but on the 8th, the energy was absolutely fire. I don't know whether you guys felt that, but it was just such an amazing time, energetic-wise, and leading up to that, energetic-wise, or energy-wise, was absolutely it was a bumpy road for some, but it was absolutely amazing. And I found that it's given me so much clarity, so much guidance, so much has lifted through that energy. So, and I know so many other people that have said exactly the same thing. So I'm hoping that you guys are feeling exactly the same. So let me know in the comments below if that is what you're feeling as well. We also have Mercury in retrograde at the moment, which is beautiful and powerful and brings all of that amazing information and works with it as well, because you know when Mercury's in retrograde there seems to be a lot of interesting things that happen, and I think this is something that's really powerful for us to really understand that you know we are not just the be all and end all of the world. There is so many different other things going on in the universe that have an effect on us, have an effect on our energetics, and have an effect on the way we interact with other people and other parts of our journey. So this week, what have we got coming up? So this week we have got this moment now where we need to start being grateful, and I feels like so many of us aren't grateful for the things that happen, good, bad and indifferent. Now, being grateful doesn't mean that you just have to be grateful and that I have this, and it means that we can't come into that place of, you know, there's a lack. That's the opposite end of that. There's polar opposites to everything. Now, this is something where we need to start appreciating so many different things, appreciating the good things in our lives, appreciating the things that didn't go particularly great, because we learn. One of the things that I love to know about people, and I love to know about myself, is what is it I like to do? And everybody loves that when they ask people like, what is it you like to do? And sometimes that's such an easy question, and some people don't actually have the answer to that. So the answer that I like to think and like to respond with is I know what I don't want, and that helps me to alleviate the stuff I don't want in my life and bring in more of the things that I do want. And when you can get really clear on that, where you can start appreciating the things that are in your life, good, bad and indifferent, we can start to evolve, we can start to have this evolution of you becoming the person that you are meant to be and that you're meant to do, because you're not the person you were yesterday, you're not the person you were last week, but you're a new evolving person of you. Do you know what all your likes and dislikes are? Probably not, because you haven't been this version of you yet. Is that okay? Absolutely, it's okay. So this is where we get to see what is coming up for you. We get to really step into that power of really appreciating the things that come up for us. We start to give with gratitude. We start to give with that acceptance. We start to give with appreciation. I prefer appreciation because there is no kind of opposite of that. Okay, so you can unappreciate, I suppose, but this is where we need to start thinking about how we use our language and how that wording works with us and the universe. Because when we're receiving things, whether they're lessons, whether they're learnings, this is a real time now for us to start understanding how we can start releasing things. It's a real time for healing, for shedding. So many people have been evolving and kind of shedding out of their skin, becoming the next version of them. And of course you can't fit into your old skin when you've shed it and you've become much bigger. You know, imagine a snake slithering out of its skin. It's no longer going to fit in that old skin. And yet we still try to shoehorn ourselves back in that old skin by hanging around with the same people we used to hang around with, not forgiving the people who have given us the greatest lessons in life. People who are not so kind to you and not so great to you give you the best lessons in life. It's not about not trusting, it's not about not learning, but it's about understanding that it takes everybody, and you become more appreciative for the people you have in your life who are trustworthy, who are supportive, who are naturally just there to give you love, support and guidance in whatever way, shape or form that comes in, because that is something that we are absolutely in need of. That's what we need to have in our lives. We need to have that appreciation where we can really start to see that, so we can start to heal the things. So if you've got things going on in your life where maybe you have had a relationship that you've not healed from 20 years ago, there is a lot of ancestral things that are going to be coming up now, and this is time for us to shed those things that no longer serve us, starting to shed the things that are from the past, that are mother wounds, that are old witch wounds. We are getting rid of all of the things that no longer serve us, let alone just the things that we have in this lifetime as well. Now this is a time that we need to start thinking this week about bringing to collaborations together. So many people want to do things by themselves. They don't trust other people. They don't trust themselves. They don't trust some people are not going to do X, Y, and Z, or they're not going to fulfill the things that they said they're going to do. And this is the week where we start to really collaborate. So whether that's you looking into how you can grow, how you can evolve, how you can be the next version of you, or whether that's you looking at thinking, okay, I need to think about this, I need to change this, I need to work with somebody so that I can release those things. So many people want to do things by themselves, and that is absolutely beautiful and perfect. But when we do it together, we do it quicker. When we do it together, we do a proper job, because we've got one person doing one side and somebody like giving you that guidance. You know, when you've got a coach for things, you know, I've got coaches for different aspects of my life, and it's so important because we can't be our own rearview mirror. It doesn't work. We have blind spots we can't see. So it's super important for us to be able to do that and be allowing ourselves to do that this week. So this week is a great week of change, but it's a great week of us kind of shifting, ruffling our feathers a little bit and sitting down on the nest again, just allowing ourselves to feel into that new energy that's coming up and feeling that next change. So if you want to book yourself in a one-to-one with me, then feel free to use the link. If you'd like to join my group, the Limitless Spiritual Woman, then feel free to join us. And for anything else, make sure you reach out to me. Feel free to do that. Subscribe to this gorgeous channel, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.